And that's what fire does, right? It brings back all this kind of stuff.
I definitely see things different, to not take things for granted.
Our training has to constantly change to be able to adapt to these fires.
You have to work with fire. It was taught to us by our elders.
Well, that's a look at a documentary, Incandescence. The film focuses on how recent mega fires impact the ecosystem and how people can protect themselves. It was filmed over several seasons in the Okanagan in BC. Co-directors Nova Ami and Velcrow Ripper are here with us this morning. Good morning to you both.
Good morning.
Good morning.
This is very timely, and I think in a point in our timeline where we are seeing more fires. They're getting bigger and more destructive. What inspired you to make this film?
Well, you know, we live on the west coast of Canada, and we don't usually get wildfires here, but there was a time when we went down to the ocean side and it was sucked in with smoke. You couldn't see a thing. And we realized, wow, these fires are going to impact everyone, everywhere just about. And it felt like an important subject to start to explore.
And you had a really close up look with these fires. How did you get this footage?
Well, we gathered the footage in a variety of ways. We had our main cinematographer, Vince Arvidsson, and we spent a lot of time with our subjects and him. And we also worked with a couple of videographers who were with BC Wildfire, and they were trained firefighters. And so they were able to go into places that were too dangerous for us to be in because they're trained. And then we also gathered footage from some of our subjects who were capturing the fires as they unfolded, one of which was a former camera person, David Newcomb, and he captured the fire in his community of Monty Lake.
Wow, that footage is stunning. There's a lot of destruction from these fires in the film, but some regrowth afterwards. What do you hope viewers learn from this?
Well, a few things. One of the people in the film, Fire Chief Jason Brolin from West Kelowna, he said, we need to put more resources into the time before fire season as well as during fire season. We can't just be focusing on putting fires out. We got to do fuel mitigation. We've got to protect our communities. We've got to fire smart our homes. That's very important. Indigenous cultural burning is also something where low-level prescribed burns can really help to protect communities. And we just really need to look out for each other. Communities need to come together, and that's a big part of the film.
We also want people to think about our relationship with fire. It's not so black and white. There are many layers to it, and we need fire. Fire is an important part of our lives. So it's really about also working with fire and respecting fire.
And who can we expect to hear from about their experience in a wildfire?
Well, we have Indigenous cultural burners. We follow a firefighting outfit named Rider Ventures into the field, into the fire line. We'll meet with people whose homes have been lost and who are recovering. And the film goes through the seasons and the cycles, and we'll also meet wild animals who are experiencing wildfires, as well as horses and a famous pig named Pumbaa.
Wow, okay. And how long did it take you to make this film?
We're thinking about 5 years from the concept stage to completing the film. And then there was a little bit of time during COVID where everything was paused, but we were still working on developing the film at that time with the National Film Board.
And you must have been very excited about its release yesterday.
Yeah, it's very exciting because now the film is available for free to all Canadians. It's streaming on nfb.ca, and we love that anyone can watch it from their homes at any time.
Perfect. I want to thank you both so much for joining us and putting in the hard work and showing us this side of the fire and destruction and what comes out of it.
Thank you.
Thanks so much for having us.
To check out Incandescence, it's now available to stream on the National Film Board of Canada's website at nfb.ca.